I got a call from Ty Lopez, his company. They're coming out with another course, different ways on investing, and I'm going to make some videos for that course on how to invest in crypto. I'm going to tell them what I've been telling you: buy and hold Ethereum and Stellar, and you can have a little Bitcoin. In fact, my portfolio right now, I would say now is 40% Ethereum, 40% Stellar, 10% Bitcoin. That's what I recommend. And so that's what I'm going to teach them, as well as, then how do you buy it and how do you long-term storage safe. So I'm going to work on that for a minute. I may be making fewer videos on this channel for a minute, but if you can, subscribe. And also hit the little bell, because that's if I want to do live. So subscribe, because if it's not as often, you may want to get alerted when I put out a video. And the bell, I do want to do lives at some point. The more people that ring the bell, those people get alerted for live shows. So if you can do that. Now, just to update you on what's going on here. So, I've talked very positively about Dash. I love Dash, the story, the funding model. But, let's keep in mind they're kind of small here at 6,000 transactions a day. And they just released some software, and it's up a little bit, but I feel like Dash is expensive for the number of transactions they have. And as far as their growth rate, my feeling is, the big thing for them is in June, they come out with Evolution. And if this thing is truly a huge revolution, then they could maybe grow into their valuation. But that's not until June. So I don't know. Another release and transactions have gone up a bit here, but to me it's not enough. I need a story of when they're getting to 100,000 or more transactions a day. That's what we're looking at. Stellar, I think, can get there. I'll get to that in a minute. So meanwhile, Dash's price at least doubled. So I don't know. I have to admit I did sell some and put it into Stellar and I gotta say, anyways, that I hate saying to sell, to be quite honest with you, especially this one. But I broke down because to me it just seems really expensive here. A little scared. Then an Ethereum speech of Vitalik Buterin. Just take a listen if you haven't heard this yet.
Over the next 3 to 5 years, Ethereum 2.0 is still probably a fairly reasonable thing to say. But I mean, it's in general, basically, this includes things like Casper, this includes things like sharding, and for this talk, I probably will spend most of the time
I'm sorry.
actually talking about sharding.
He's getting to it here.
But basically, the idea is, what is the protocol going to look like in the future? Right. So, first of all, what do we mean by Ethereum 2.0? What is Ethereum 2.0 going to be? And I think the answer is pretty obvious.
I love that he is fully, he just thinks it's hilarious that people think that EOS is going to, kill Ethereum. And it is. And I like EOS. In fact, I'm going to a meetup about it tonight. I love them and I hope they're successful. It's just they're not going to kill Ethereum by any means.
Yeah, no. Ethereum 2.0. Look, the Ethereum killer is Ethereum. The Ethereum of China is Ethereum. The Ethereum of Taiwan is Ethereum. 2.0.
And we had T-shirt 3.0 here. Another cool T-shirt. And I love, yes, the Ethereum of China. The Ethereum killer is Ethereum. They're upgrading. It's an amazing plan. I mean, you should listen to this. I'll put the link in the recording. And in fact, before this, and I didn't listen to this yet, is Vlad Zamfir, who is the genius behind this Casper. I think it was they started calling it Casper, the friendly finality gadget. But anyways, this too is probably great to listen to. I haven't listened to it yet. Now, Stellar, I found this new chart, better than the old one for tracking transactions. And IBM says in the first quarter of this year, volume will start increasing significantly. So we'll see what that looks like in this chart. And whatever the number is, they got a long way to run. There's a lot of people to sign up if this thing works. So very excited for the next quarter. And meanwhile, the price action of Stellar, I'm just shooting out of my chair here. So speaking of Tai Lopez, when he had a talk at his house, it was literally right here on the 4th. This is the 3rd. There we go. So on the 4th. And they said, someone said a question, what coin do you recommend that not everyone's talking about? And really this is before the IBM deal, which was right here. So no one was talking about Stellar. I said, buy Stellar. And immediately, what kind of great timing. I hope Ty has, I know we have a video of that. I'd love to get it. Me saying to buy Stellar, and then look at what's happened. But look at today. I mean, unbelievable. Just in the last, I don't know how many, it's like 24 hours. It's just, it feels like it goes up 10% a day, and then today's up 20%. Ooh, now it's 21. We're going to hit, I think it's going to break through 6. Like I said, there was resistance at 4, but once we went through that, I don't know. I literally feel like I'm on a rocket ship. I'm not sure I've ever had an investment take off like this, and me not sell it like an idiot. So, what else do I have for you? Oh, and there's a Satoshi Pay deal with Stellar. So just to remind people, one of the reasons why Stellar is great is the fees are 0.003. I mean, what is this? 110. I mean, it's free, right? It's sort of, I don't even know what number that is. It's so small. And 5 seconds for confirmation. No, who else can do that? Nobody. And so Satoshi Pay, so basically the first 100,000 people who sign up for a Satoshi Pay wallet get 500 lumens, which as of when I first started, it was $25. And now that it's at 6, what the hell is 500 times 6 cents? Any math geniuses out there? Anyways, it's over $25. And then I was thinking, I'm just going to mention this because you probably think it's funny, but you know, I own my toy business still, and I meet with them. I want to suggest find out this Satoshi wallet, and we'll sell a vibrator, and we're accepting lumens from the Satoshi wallet. Get it set up. I just think the press will like it. I think the press would pick up a story like that. I think that's what I do. That's one of my marketing things I've always done. Come up with stupid stories that the press likes. So I might give that a try, although I got to get my developer to look into it. If it's hard, we're not going to do it. But if it's easy to throw it up on the checkout, could be hilarious. So that's it. Like I said, please subscribe. I'm not going to make videos every day for a while. I may get back to it, and I may just do it, even though I just said I'm not going to do it. But I really have to focus on Ty's course, and I have a couple, and course in general I want to look at. Plus, you know, it's December. It's vacation month. So I'm sorry I won't be chiming in every day, but I probably look at comments every day. Please leave them. You can even message me through YouTube. I'm on the thing. I love doing this stuff. So yeah, so subscribe and then ring the bell in case we start doing live later. All right. Thank you.